As if it mattered. Someday, 2021. Sometimes I still want to tell you stuff. Surprising, I'm sure. Not so much for me. I'm used to amazing, aching, heartbreaking sadness over missing the ones I love most. That is something I'm acutely acquainted with, unfortunately. Something you might find interesting. You were right about almost everything. You taught me more in one night than my mom taught me in years, especially about my face. It took me years to see it, that you were right, that is. I think I hit a point where some pretty major changes have started. My face has lost layers of skin. I'm sure it's still unsightly for you, but I've always thought you were superficial and sensitive and hurtful because of it. But that never stopped me from loving you and hating myself for it. Because you were so preoccupied with looks. There were so many coincidences that not even the right word is indescribable. That's not even the right word. It's indescribable. And I should stop all this nonsense and do something productive with my time. This is another reason I hate you. You haunt me. You had the tendency to make me cry and see red, whatever that means. Which, by the way, I think, yeah, whatever. I wonder if you remember the 3 songs I heard that predicted the evening. As to Valerian and dancing, something in the streets. I forgot the last one. There was dancing. You shouldn't make assumptions and judge people when you don't know don't know the whole story. Looks matter to me, but only in part for other important characteristics. Looks don't last for anyone, but love does. Enjoying someone's company can last a lifetime, but being best friends and partners can grow stronger the older you get, but everyone gets old and loses their looks. Hopefully this will make it stop. Leave my mind alone. Give me Christmas. Holy cow, fucking seriously, and drives me crazy and makes me waste my time and hate myself. Saw a snowflake in the tree across the street by a public path. That's your favorite color. And in my direct line of sight, it's all by itself. Did you send Todd over with the markers as a necklace to remind me of what I kept in my wallet for years, even after I got married? The only phone number in my wallet for years was yours, and I never called it. I wanted to, but my life was incredibly demanding at that point, and it was the next weekend, and I was the next weekend whisked away to Colorado monthly for the next couple years, basically slowly but steadily manipulated and trapped. Once on the phone, I put your initials in the wooden building blocks in front of my window. Years later, it reappeared with a red light. I won't even get started about the 10-point buckhead I found at the pond and put on the porch. Well, about that. Winter is no real good place to put a deer. I got a 10-point buck without a gun. My dad mounted the antlers and carved the background for me, especially for me. And someday I'd like to tell you what all happened, but not like this, not today. My dad still has the antlers. This sucks, different day. I'm so disgusted with the world that sometimes I create a fantasy while something good still exists, maybe love. Probably not even there would something good endure. I've grown bitter and jaded and fearful and confused. I don't trust not even myself, for everything has let me down. This is not the world I imagined or expected. I don't even want to participate in it, and why bother anyway? I always fail. I've lost every single thing I loved, and even more than that. I've lost my dreams and desires. I honestly just want to die every day, every second, but I won't. I'll just suffer without cause, concern, or direction, no foreshadowing or good days to come. It's sick and so am I. What's new? Nothing. I hate my whining along with the rest of myself. I cried all day yesterday, and today's not looking much better. I wish I had the desire and or ability to fix it, or even want to try. It seems pointless, like everything else before me. Just one look in the mirror proves the point completely. It's disgusting what I see looking back at me, not to mention it hurts and stings, tightens and bleeds. Doctors can't fix it, neither can I. It's just like the cherry on top of the shittiest piece of the pie. A little too late or too little too late. Either way, I didn't make it, and neither did I. Blah, blah, blah. Not to mention the curtain and closed captions. What about all the stuff he told me that night? Predictions that took years to come true. I even have a dog that's changing colors and making instruments. I said no, never thought. Until now, how do I make drums? And how I had to deal with my anger. All I had was a hatchet. It's really been bothering me. Why do I continue to think about people, a person that's seemingly so irrelevant in my life? No other people haunt my brain every day. When I think back over the years, there are just so many coincidences that it seems hard to believe that they're all coincidences. Yes, you do. You do always need markers. I remember, should I have said something to Todd? Would it have made a difference? Honestly, it was just much easier for me to think I was crazy than to think he cared. And who knows, maybe I don't fucking know. Did Darla really give me all those presents? Did he mean for it to make it easier to know he was married and it was on my birthday? I think so. Maybe I'm crazy. It's impossible. What about what Rhea said that one night? She said, or the drums off in the field after I sent a certain person a text. Or just the simple fact that even after all those years, he's the only one I cannot fucking forget. I wish I could because it all just hurts my heart. I can't help but wonder when or if he'll come for me. And then there's a whole shit ton of tarot card readings. I really like the German tradition of making even the unseen side as meticulously finished as the front. There's a planet that's one big diamond and another planet's surface is a sheet of glass. In order to give life, a star must dance. I have no doubt about celestial beings, unbounded curiosity laced with the cyanide of certainty, if it can be.